Coming to the end of an old year and into a new year, I pray that you might receive this passage from Hebrews chapter 10, verse 35 and 36. Therefore do not cast away your confidence, which has great reward, for you have need of endurance, so that after you have done the will of God, you may receive the promise. I reflect upon this year and those things, those situations that have undermined my own confidence. Things where I have failed or hurt other people, wherever it may be. I reflect upon those areas and I say, Dear Heavenly Father, know my heart, restore me. I pray that we might all go to those ones that we have offended and get it right. That we might not lose our confidence over such situations, but that we might think above and not beneath. That we might behave in a way that God would smile upon us. As we enter a new year, that we might reflect upon our failures and also our victories. I love this saying, happiness is not pleasure. Happiness is victory. I love that. And I pray that upon you, that those areas where your confidence has been shaken, that you might not cast away your confidence, for it has great reward. What you have confidence in matters for the next journey, the next chapter of life. That you might consider your loved ones, that you might consider those things where you have done right, where you have done wrong. There is nothing softer or more comfortable than a pillow of a clear conscience. How true that is. So, as you move into a new year, I pray like I do, that you might reflect and learn and grow. Spend time with a living God who is with you. Jesus said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not cast away your confidence, which has great reward. You know, there have been good things that have occurred. Reflect upon them. Yes, we've got to learn and grow from those areas where we have failed, but to also lift our eyes toward heaven and know that God has a plan and a way, that all things are possible to him who believes. I often reflect upon a poem I read many years ago. An old man going down a lone highway came in the evening cold and grey to a chasm vast and deep and wide, through which was flowing a sullen tide. The old man crossed in the twilight dim. The sullen stream had no fear for him, but he turned when safe on the other side and built a bridge to span the tide. Old man, said a pilgrim near, you are wasting your strength with building here. Your journey will end with the ending of day. You never again will pass this way. You've crossed the chasm deep and wide. Why build this bridge at the eventide? The builder lifted his old grey head. Good friend, in the path I have come, he said, there followeth after me today a youth whose feet must pass this way. This chasm that has been as naught to me, to that fair-haired youth may a pitfall be. He too must cross in the twilight dim. Good friend, I am building this bridge for him. And how true that is for us all. That what we build today, we may never see the outcome of. That it's not what you do, it's what you set in motion. I often talk of a seed mentality. A seed is the only evidence that you're expecting something from your future. Some of us who build and grow, organizations, churches, whatever it may never see the outcome, and yet we know what we're doing today. Others will see that we plant seeds for the future, for a harvest for those who come after us. So look, I pray God blesses you, that you will reflect, learn and grow in the last couple of days before New Year, that you will receive something special from a living God who loves you, that you will not allow the peripherals of life to interrupt your relationship with him or the ones you love, to remind the ones you love that you do love them and that they are special to you. So God bless you. A happy new year to you all as we walk together and together with Jesus.